Hello my treasures, it's time to show who is king of Standard Hearthstone with Earthen Paladin. This was inspired by this comment on one of my latest videos and also kind of sped up on release schedule because of this. However, I still wanted to give my own a little bit of a twist on Earthen Paladin, making it more of a OTK list. Essentially, the game plan of this deck is we're going to be using the newly buffed up cards of Shield and Convincing Conman in order to give us additional copies and mana cheat out both Stoneheart King and Disciple of Amitus, so we can scale up our Earthen cards even better than before. And also having the backup plan of reviving all of these cards off of Tears in combination with Lynessa, so we can then OTK maybe through Divine Brew plus Born of the Wind. Now, for the Mulligan guide of the deck, the first card that you're going to be looking out for is Shell. If you see this card plus either King or Disciple, you're in a great position. Outside of this, you're going to be looking for any early game minions such as Miracle Salesman or Hi-Ho Silverwing, early game removal tools such as O Manager, or AoE removal tools such as Prismatic Beam. Now, with that all being said, let's get some game. Okay, time for a game against Paladin. This is probably going to be Flood Paladin, I'd assume. Could also be Hand Buff, which might be a little bit annoying, but we do have Prismatic Beam in the opener, which I think we're just going to get rid of one of the O Managers. O Manager actually does allow us to more easily OTK, just because in combination with Sunsapper Lynessa, you basically get 4 damage for free and then 4 additional mana, which is actually pretty good, especially if you're trying to OTK with the Horn of the Windlord. We're just going to pass it back, though. Okay, there's Gold Panner. I guess we just do Hi-Ho Silverwing. Let's go. I'm assuming at this point it's probably Hand Buff. It could also be Reno. I've weirdly faced that deck a decent amount of times. Gold Panner actually also is a card that I've considered maybe including in this list, or things like Tyr and Marin, but I don't know. I ended up going with what I ended up going with just because Marin in theory is a bunch of mana cheat and Tyr is just another revival card, especially in combination with Conman, which essentially allows you to get even more of a revival off of it. All right, let's go face, use Beam. And the next turn we can use Conman to get rid of it. Okay, four ghouls is not, especially because we know they probably have Crusader Aura in hand because we did destroy that 2-1. I guess we could have kept that alive, but I don't know, that would have made trading a little bit worse. Well, there goes so much of our HP, but hey, oh wait, they actually traded. Oh, that's such a perfect top deck. Let's go. All right, pass it back once we get this on. Then we use Convincing next turn. Oh no, Showdown. Oh, that does dilute our pool for Tears. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Actually, maybe it doesn't hurt. So technically it does dilute the pools of Tears, which is bad. Don't get me wrong. But we do have Prismatic Beam in hand. There's no way we can, yeah, we gotta use this. Face, oh, Manager, let's go. Okay, Reinforce. I will say this, at this point of testing, the one game I've lost so far has legitimately only been because I accidentally used the hero power. I don't think it'll matter too much. We can Prismatic Beam. Do we want to coin? No, I don't think we, well, maybe we do. Actually, screw it. Let's do it. We probably would have preferred to like copy one of the, well, Tears would have been good, but it is Flood Paladin, so removing anything from the board as humanly possible is probably the best idea. There's Snake Oil. Okay, Flash Cell. Don't have the AoE anymore. We're at 8 mana. Do we even need... We probably don't need to forge this, do we? I'm pretty sure... I can't remember how many minions have died. I'm going to forge just in case. It's probably a mistake. Oh, goody. It wasn't a mistake. Oh, though... slamming down Miracle Salesman was a mistake. The first part wasn't a mistake, though. Okay, okay. We should be good. We should be good. They're at... Let's go. We got some big dudes. We can put Win back into Winlord. This should be GG. I mean, it is definitely GG. Okay. Rogue. So there's a few... Okay. So the main rogue list would have been Elemental Rogue. Honestly, this opener doesn't look that bad. But yeah, we might have wanted to hard mulligan for like Prismatic Beam, but we should still be fine. Passing it back after we slam down this. Miracle Salesman doubles as like a really good one or like turn one play and just like a good way to like cycle through your deck. Get rid of that. Yeah. They're really trading into this. Interesting. Oh, She-Shell. That's honestly a really good card. Even before they made the changes that they did, it is a card that I was like really considering making a Earthen Paladin list with. Earthen Paladin was something that was on my radar for a little bit before they made all the changes. Though to be fair, it might have said like non... Oh no, it didn't, because I used it in the OTK Paladin list. But yeah, no. When it comes to Paladin lists in Standard right now, this is probably one of my favorites. She-Shell number 2. But yeah, I love me some OTK priest, or I mean OTK anything lists. But like, I don't know, Earthen Paladin is just kind of unique for what exists in Standard right now. All right, let's draw. We could set them both, but let's draw 2. Convincing Conman is really good to draw here. Salesman is not, though. Wait, they didn't... Okay. I'm amazed that they didn't bounce back the Drill Fist. Or Drilly the Kid, sorry. So it does look like it's probably... I mean, it is definitely excavating, right? Okay, so do we want to get rid of the 4/3? I mean, there's multiple ways we could do this. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's not going to work. But this will work. This gets rid of that. We also get the coin back. And then we slam down Miracle Salesman, and then we should be fine from here. We also have Tears Tier in hand. So we could even, depending if they... Wait. Oh no, they already got rid of one of the Amitus, so we just need to get another one, right? Oh, that might be a problem. This might... A 3/7 is not that fun to deal with. Convincing number 2. Oh, okay. Well, convincing number 2 is actually kind of fun to deal with. Oh, I guess we could go She-Shell, draw 2. Okay, okay, we can deal with that. And then that would be... This gets in our Amitus. We can get an Arminian here for free. Might as well buff everything else up. Empower our minions a little bit. Also, here's a fun side note. Turns out, actually, Earthen Paladin isn't summoning Earthens, it's summoning golems. Which is kind of weird, especially given the fact that, like, the 2 Earthen cards do... Well, the 1 Earthen card does show, like, him empowering an Earthen. And I'm pretty sure that's not how Earthens work, but I don't know. I know in War Within... Earthens are going to be playable in WoW. Fun fact about them, they don't wear pants. They legitimately cannot wear pants. I know that sounds weird, but they straight up do not wear pants. I guess it makes sense they're made out of stone, but still kind of funny in my opinion. Okay, well, I mean, let's use Tears. Amitus, let's go! Oh, we got some big boy minions. Pop that. We use our hero power, and then we wabam, and we got it. GG. Okay, time for a game against Warlock. Let's see what they have in store for us. There's a few Warlock lists floating around right now that are actually quite interesting. I'm going to get rid of everything besides She-Shell here. I mean, Pain Warlock is like the big contender when it comes to Warlock lists. Oh, Seashell. Oh, this hand is so good. Horn of the Windlord is the worst card in this hand, but like it can come up. It is definitely a card that I get why people aren't running. Well, maybe not running it. I'm just going to pass it back. I'm assuming it's probably not Pain Lock at this point, right? Interesting. Okay. So She-Shell coin, that's pretty good. I'm assuming this is going to be a hot take. Maybe not hot. But it is probably, this is going to sound weird, Reno Lock. Now, I would almost want to bet you it's Reno Lock. Almost would want to bet. But Disciple on turn 3 feels so good. It's like the highest high roll that you could have in this list. Okay, Fizzle. And then we can just revive it because they... I love this rework. I will say this, Tsunami as a card being reworked to being 10 costs did not work well. But Con Man, on the other hand, really cons you in what you can actually do with Paladin. It is a card that I am so happy that it works this way now. So happy. Like, I know they didn't have to change it to be like this, but it feels pretty good. Okay. So this... Yeah, this has to be... Oh, no. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot, actually. And this is a one game that we don't actually have. We don't have Tears Tier in hand. I guess we can just slam this down. So Sunset... Sunset. Sunsapper might have been good. Please tell me you're not running Mortal Coil. If you're running Reno Lock, I guess you could, in theory, be running it. Hey, there's Fizzle. Fizzle into... Ah. Well, I mean, that does get rid of our minion and heal them a little bit. Put down our Windlord here, just in case we can actually draw into Divine Brew. Come on, ETC not having something good in it. That's not really what we wanted to see. That really doesn't do anything. We're just gonna pass it. Oh, we should have, yup. I did not consider Viper. To be fair, who is actually running Viper in this far into 2024? I'm trying to think of like what decks Viper actually counters right now that exists in Standard. I mean, I guess Warrior uses a weapon. Some Paladin, Hand Buff Paladin uses a weapon also, but like I don't think there's enough cards that Viper is a card that you actively run into your ECC. I feel like there probably is another deck that I'm completely forgetting about, but I can't for the life of me remember what that deck is. Refurbs, why? Oh, hurts. Okay, well, it is in the pool now. We are on turn 9. Oh, convincing. Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. Okay, this gets that. I think we use the one that, yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll give our other minions. Hopefully they don't have Reno this turn. I'm gonna save this for, screw it. Let's do it now. Of course they had Reno. Tears Tier is good. I mean, not for this turn, but it's good for later, right? because Amitus is already in rotation. We do also, well, we actually don't have that many cards in rotation right now for Tourist here. Oh, that might be a problem. Is there... oh, actually, you know what? That is a good top deck. And I forgot we had the Amitus in rotation. I guess we set everything to 2, right? Because if we set everything to 2, we can easily get rid of Sargeras next turn. Or this turn. And we're not going to target Amitus. Do we target Amitus? Or do we target... We definitely shouldn't have traded first. Yeah, we could have got 2 damage in... no, we couldn't have. It doesn't really matter how we did that, I guess. Action running... Okay, I guess they are a Reno deck, so of course they are running table flip. You're running it any way that you can. Okay, we can forge this down. That does... Oh, the Amitus is pretty nice. That is a pretty nice card. We can draw 2. Come on, something good. I mean, Stone King actually is good. Stone King does help us a lot. Sure. I mean, yes, we have a 12-12 and a 10-10. To be fair, there's not much left in their deck unless they're hard running like Twisting Nether. Am I right? Please tell me you're not hard running Twisting Nether. Oh, you're hard running Twisting Nether. Well, you know, we do get a 14-14, which is actually kind of impressive. All right. We can do... Okay, Sunsapper coin. We kind of just want to buff this up enough where we get an additional coin, right? That's the idea. Oh, that's interesting. Also getting as many of these in hand too. Because we can coin twice. Use... Oh, yes! We're going to destroy any hope they have to win. Enjoy dealing with the 14 and 2 12-12s. Fun. Don't top deck anything good, please. Marin, please don't get Yogg. I know you're probably running it. As long as we don't see a Yogg here, we should be fine. Oh, that would have been bad too, but we got it, so GG. Alright, now we're through the games. This is because of my final thoughts of the deck. So, I played 40 games with the deck because I was having so much fun and ended up with a 60% win rate, which is actually higher than I originally expected, which is why I ended up rushing this deck out on a Sunday instead of a Monday. I'm so thankful for both Aramis and Jiminator, who made me really want to revisit this deck, because this honestly is one of the only Paladin lists that I have a real big soft spot for in Standard Hearthstone right now. If you're a big fan of Earthen Paladin, this is a great deck for you all to try out, especially even if you just are looking for something to ladder climb. This deck feels incredibly consistent. It solves a lot of the issues that previously you had with Earthen Paladin, since there are a lot of ways to get additional copies of your Earthen cards. And there's not actually that much that can counter these in the current Hearthstone meta for Standard. But like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.